Alrighty, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react. Dude, the homie DD Conway, man. Shout out to the homie DD Conway, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel and all that good stuff. You already know, man. But yeah, without further ado, man, let's get right into it, though. Top 5 movies that are unintentionally funny, part 2. Oh, my God. Yo, the first one we went over was listen, domestic violence is not funny, but let's be real. If you watched What's Love Got to Do with It a couple of times, you're gonna be dying laughing at that shit, bro. I hate to say it like that, but you will be dying laughing at that. But anyways though, seems like we got Precious on here. Now I've never watched Precious. I think I've watched Precious probably like 2 or 3 times in my lifetime so far. Once when I first wanted to see it, when I first saw it, the second time, it I don't know why. I was at this girl house and she just so happened and she just so happened to be watching this. I'm just like, why are you watching this depressing ass movie? She's like, what you mean? Why it's so depressing? What you trying to say? I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to watch this shit. This shit depressing as hell. And then the third time was on some I cut the TV on. I cut the TV on to watch some BET and there was nothing else on. So yeah. But anyway, so without further ado, let's get right into it.
What's up, y'all? It's DD Conway, and this is part 2 of movies that are unintentionally funny. And y'all love the first one so much, and I love seeing many of y'all's responses, especially the movies y'all wanted to be on this countdown. So let's get straight into it.
Smoking grits and selling chickens, call that painted living.
It's Gucci.
Lemons on the chain with the V cuts. Lemons on the
Coming in at number 5. And this is one that many of you called for in the comments on the last one, and I'd have to agree. Coming in at number 5 is The Last Dragon.
Oh,
Kiss my Converse.
Nigga, please.
The Last Dragon, straight up, getting to see this as a kid, I ain't gonna lie, I personally wasn't amused, but I understand why some indeed were. Personally, why I wouldn't take it serious, or why I couldn't take it serious, bro, several moments like this.
Kiss him.
I could never take Show Enough Ugly Ass serious, bro.
Shut up, bitch.
You shut your bitch ass up. Jive, turkey, mythical gazelle looking ass nigga.
Turkey.
That man funky
You
knuckle
jive,
ass
turkey.
was funny as hell. And having bruh as a villain just made me change the channel, my boy. That's just me personally. He was extremely over the top, and it was really a whole lot of crackhead ass shit going on with Buddy. I think a couple more reasons why this was funny.
What the fuck type of nigga is you?
This man was obsessed, walking around in that hot ass shit. But they made that boy go Super Saiyan, and that's something I'll never forget. Said that boy had that glow. The Last Dragon is one that will forever be a legend, specifically for younger black men who get into martial arts. It will surely forever be a classic, but I personally will always find it funny. Coming in at number 4, The Five Heartbeats is one of the greatest black movies ever, and it's extremely iconic. So much so, I thought this was a real group for years, bro.
facts.
That's how iconic it is.
I thought this was a real group too until my grandma was like, where they? Because I thought they was a real group, but I thought it was like one of the movies where it's like it's based off a real group, but they not using the actual name for them. Like this may have been another group. Like I was thinking, like who the real is this a real group or is they based off another group? It's like, boy, they ain't real. They ain't based off nothing. They not even real. This is a movie. I've been lied to my entire life. I've never felt so empty in my entire life. Oh my God. I never felt so empty in my life, man.
Congratulations! What more do you want from me?
And I know I'm not the only person. And it's full of moments that are unintentionally funny.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Facts.
Man, come on. As serious as this scene's supposed to be, when that man hit that, yeah, I used to cry laugh, and that boy was off the finest of that shit.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
And I know I'm not the only one that would be sitting right here laughing. I
Nope.
guarantee.
Nope.
Black people know at least one person that's gonna hit that, yeah.
Hey.
And shit, sadly, you might know a local crackhead that's done hit that shit. Specifically
Shit.
sound effects.
Too many.
The 5 heartbeats really spin you through a world of emotions. Scared could be one.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
You ain't down with that? Shut your goddamn ass up.
And red was wild. That line was funny as hell. And anytime I saw the dude, I used to feel like he was an evil light-skinned nigga with dark-skinned nigga tendencies.
My office hours are from
9 to 5.
That whole scene funny as hell. Man, started with a finger wave and ended with a Jerry curl. Man, a human monster looking at nigga. Funny as hell, bro. Everyone knows this scene. You've been hit with that 9 to 5 at least one time. And specifically after this movie. And I ain't gonna lie, I think about fighting Debo before I fight Red.
we are light skinned and we can help you.
Man, a freaky cricket looking at that man gave us one of the most light-skinned performances ever. And none of this required all that. My boy was indeed doing the most.
I just want my baby.
Drinking that dude. There are entirely too many scenes that are supposed to be serious in this movie.
You want my spot flash? Huh? Well, you ain't gonna get it, cause you ain't got it.
Man, Eddie was off the finest of everything. But this scene specifically had me tripping. That boy was talking his shit to Flash. This next one is another black classic. Shit should have won about 50 BET awards. Next movie on this list is Holiday Heart.
Oh, Lord.
It's trash, but it's easily one of my favorite Christmas movies. Yep.
That shit is fucking
Roll one
trash,
up
dog. Get the
and be
fuck off the
crying laughing
airwaves.
every Christmas. Holiday Heart. Everything. Drug addiction. To that nigga Lexington Steele being in here.
You've been my good luck charm.
That man look just like Buddy, bro. Holiday Heart's supposed to be serious. BET played the hell out of this. I personally think playing it so much is what made it comical.
Tell me, what did I do?
Hey yo,
Don't make me no.
hey yo, what the fuck?
I still love you, Juana man.
I used to be like, why the fuck is he crying? Sad walrus looking at that dude. You know damn well you shouldn't have been at that man's funeral, bro. That didn't make no sense. Your big shoulders ass.
Get up!
Whole movie need holy water, G. No bullshit.
I am good for it.
It is, man.
Go to that. I need a cut. Go to spot.
She played a crackhead so well. Sound effects and all. Alfred Woodard made
The fact that she was a crackhead in this movie hurt my soul, bruh. I never watched this movie again because I never wanted to see this lady in that spotlight ever again. I never wanted to see this lady in that type of atmosphere ever again. I put her up there with Angela Davis for sure. I put her up there with her, bruh. I don't want to see her doing roles like that, man. That hurt my soul to see her be a crackhead, man. That hurt my soul. I cut the whole movie off. I still never watched or finished this movie, and I probably never will. But seeing her as a crackhead, that hurt my soul, bro. Real tough, bro. Real tough.
made me hate her and laugh at the same time.
Silas! The girl done become a woman. She got her period.
Hey,
How, Sway?
this next question is specifically for women. When y'all watch this back and laugh, do y'all say the shit just like him with the struggle voice? And do you shake your hand with it too? Yeah. God damn if your answer to that was yes, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. If I'm being real, Yeah, we as a community, we'll sit and laugh at one thing. But if black women specifically get a hold of some shit like this and laugh, bruh, it will never be lived down. Y'all are some of the only people that will rewatch this and another specific movie that's on this list, make a pure mockery out of it every time y'all watch it. And y'all be crying laughing.
Wanda, come on. Wanda, hurry up. You smoke crack, don't you?
Man, I was fucking terrified when I used to watch that scene. I couldn't even stand to look at her. She like some off The Exorcist. I don't know why I was so scared back then, but looking at her was was crazy. But overall, Holiday Heart is unintentionally funny. Coming in at number 2, you want to talk about a movie that's darker than The Color Purple? Precious is an extremely dark ass movie.
Who's gonna love me?
This shit. Yeah, like I said, bro, I've only watched this movie 3 times. The first time I willingly watched it, the other 2 times was against my will. I do not want to watch this movie, bro. One time was good enough for me, bro. The fact that I've seen this movie 3 times is way too many, bro. I never want to see this movie again in my life.
Who's gonna make me?
Look like I care. No.
There are some funny elements to this movie. I really feel like this bitch was a dark comedy.
He told me to shut my face.
You're a dummy, bitch. Like, yo, the verbal abuse that Monique was putting on, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of Monique. I'm not a fan of Monique. But this is when Monique was still likable. So this is when Monique was still likable though. Before she started going in on Hollywood and all this other bullshit. Like, fam, like you did it to yourself. You clearly got an attitude problem. I understand you don't take no shit from nobody and you shouldn't, but there's a time and a place for everything. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be at least a little professional, bro. Like, at least get the bag, my nigga. Like, damn, bro, you ain't even gonna get the bag and then you gonna cry, bitch, moan, and complain yourself in the movie roles. Like, come on, chief. Fuck out of here. But this is when Monique was likable, and I ain't gonna lie, this is probably the most funniest shit I ever seen, bro, from her. The verbal abuse she was spitting out was on some next level shit. Like this, I ain't gonna lie. This was way funnier than any of her stand-ups. This is way funnier. This whole movie is way funnier than any of her stand-ups, and that's facts.
That is up.
Bruh, how can you say that shit ain't funny? Like, I'm convinced that it's people that know this scene word for word, specifically women, again, and y'all don't make trying not to laugh better because y'all will quote this, make videos and all types of stuff and be crying laughing and saying it word for word, same voice. Be fucking for real, bro. Y'all had her ass running, really waddling. Bro, Lee Daniels love making minstrel type shit, bro. I'd rather sit and watch Lockdown between 2 fat bitches throwing lard at each other than watch this movie and try to keep from laughing.
Oh, that's nasty.
This movie is pure Oscar bait. I could care less what y'all say. You ain't watching this more than twice because it's that good. You watch it to quote this motherfucker back.
How about that, you fat bitch?
Stuff like that. Bro, this is pure comedy. She kicked it right back to her ass. Hey, look at the run. Precious is black Oscar bait. It's not to say that some wouldn't think it's a good movie. Everyone made you believe that shit for real.
Come take care of mommy, Precious.
Ooh, made her eat that moose knuckle, big roar.
Cut that bitch off!
Coming in at number 1, it's The Color Purple. Now, if you've watched the videos on my channel,
I have never seen Color Purple, and I refuse to watch it. I don't get into black. I don't like trauma movies. So The Color Purple for me is just something I will never watch a day in my fucking life. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of movies, historical black movies I've just never watched. Like, for instance, I've never watched Roots. I've never watched Roots. a day in my life, and I never will because I don't watch slave movies because I don't have a slave mentality. You develop a slave mentality watching slave movies. That's what I realized at a very young age. I realized the more you watch slave movies, the more you develop a slave mentality. So if you don't want to develop a slave mentality, don't watch slave movies. And that's what I do. I haven't watched Roots. I've never watched The Color Purple. Trying to think what's another one I've never what's a historical black pillar film that I've never watched before. A historical black pillar film I've never watched it in its entirety. I've watched like segments of it, but I've never watched it in its entirety. Waiting to Exhale. I have never watched that fully. Never. Waiting to Exhale is a movie I just never watched fully. I've only seen it in parts. Like I've probably seen the first half of. I probably seen like the first. I want to say 40 minutes of the movie, and I've never finished it. I've never finished Waiting to Exhale. It's that one. Fucking I'm trying to think of another one. It's a couple of movies I've never seen before.
Then you know I respect The Color Purple, and it's not one of my most favorite movies.
Cut that bitch off!
Color Purple is a top quoted movie in the black community, and it had to make this list because this movie has plenty of serious moments that are, as a collective whole, funny as hell.
You told Harpo to beat me.
Bro, I used to cry laughing at this, G. Because you know how bad she had to beat Harpo ass for brother let her know Celie the one that minked her shit? That's not even supposed to be funny, dog. But it's a scene black people will shout out random as hell and start tripping.
Harpo! Who this woman?
Come on, bro. Who you think it is? Take your Miss Frizzle looking ass on. Hey, bro, this ain't even got nothing to do with the countdown. It's an iconic moment, but it just used to piss me off. Come on, I just thought it was a stupid question. Peanut butter on some pickles eating ass, nigga.
Celie is ugly, but
Bro, her dad calling her ugly shouldn't have had me crying like it did. And that's probably not even one of the most prominent moments of this film that are quoted back. The Color Purple was serious and unserious to me. As disturbing as this movie is, it seems like that it brought about one of the most quoted movie lines of all time to me.
You sure is ugly.
Man, Pee Wee Herman looking at nigga.
this is crack.
Should have included herself in that motherfucker, but truthfully, y'all want to know my favorite part? It's 1,000 parts in here that you could cry laughing at, but the part when you realize they added Star Wars in here.
Knock you up under. You ain't down with that? Shut your goddamn ass up.
Yeah, G, you saw that right. Celie was practicing with Yoda.
Come on now, dog.
Use the Force.
Come on, man.
His ass just magically sits.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
After trying to mink her shit.
Smoking grits and selling chickens, call that painted living. It's Gucci.
Yeah, I've never seen Color Purple. It might be a good movie, but it's just something I'm not gonna watch, bro. I'm not finna watch women get abused, women get raped. I'm not for those movies, bro. Anybody that's for those movies, you're weird. I just want to say that right now. I get it. Some of y'all want to sit through it because y'all think it's entertaining, but for me personally, if I don't want to see it, I don't want to see it, bro. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I stick to what I know. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. I will see y'all in the next one. Shout out to the homie DD Conway. And yeah, man. That's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see y'all next one today. Peace out.